What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Chig coming at you with another Diablo 3 build guide. Today we are going to be talking about the first of two Might of the Earth builds I'm going to go over. This one is just straight up leap quake. You jump around like I don't even know how to explain it, but it's super fun. Anyway, before we hop into it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Anything you can do to help out the channel for free. I'd also like to remind you that I am doing a giveaway as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers. How you enter that is by being a subscriber of the channel, liking one of the videos where it's mentioned, and commenting on one of the videos where it's mentioned as well. I'm going to give away either a copy of D4 or another video game of your choosing if you already have D4, depending on the timeline. So anyway, let's hop right into it. First things first, the gear. Spires of the Earth. These are the shoulders. So as normal, I haven't fixed any of my gear. It's just whatever I had. We're wearing it. I literally just gambled at Kadala until I got 6 pairs of pants and then re-rolled everything. So all of this is literally just what I just got. So we're wearing the full 6 set for this set. The 2-piece reduces the cooldown of Earthquake, Avalanche, Leap, and Ground Stomp by 1 second for every 30 Fury you spend with an attack. That'll come in handy in a second. 4 set. Leap causes an earthquake when you land. Additionally, Leap gains the effect of the Iron Impact rune, and that rune's effect and duration are increased by 150%. Get more armor, get more tanky, pew pew pew. 6 set. Increase the damage of Earthquake, Avalanche, Leap, Ground Stomp, Ancient Spear, and Seismic Slam by 20,000%. We're basically only using Leap for damage. We're using Seismic Slam for something else. We'll go over that when we go over the skills. But yeah, so we are using the shoulders, the head, the hands, the feet, all of it, the full 6 set. So your stat priority here is going to be cooldown, crit, area damage. I just happened to get a really good pair of gloves from re-rolling. Kind of funny, but yeah. So cooldown, crit, area damage. You also want fire skills on your bracers and your neck, and then everything else is your defensive stats. Um, so we have Scorch Necklace because not taking damage, you deal increased damage. You receive increased damage. We have the Girdle of the Giants. Seismic Slam increases Earthquake's damage by 232% for 3 seconds. That can roll up to 250. That's a mid-tier roll. Leap, Seismic Slam. That's basically the playstyle. Leap, slam. Leap, slam. You'll see that in just a moment. Mordic's Brace. So we have all of the runes of Wrath of the Berserker. We're using the Bastions of Will set. We've got Focus and Restraint, both of which are kind of poop as far as what I have. And then we're using Blade of the Tribes. Warcry and Threatening Shout cause an avalanche and earthquake. Avalanche and earthquake both deal increased damage. That can roll up to 800%. We got a pretty decent roll on that. We are using the cooldown gem in the hat, resistance gems in the gear. We're using Molten Wildebeest Gizzard to give us that shield so we don't take damage. We're using Bane of the Trapped because things that are slowed are going to take increased damage. And then we're also using Xayah Stone of Vengeance, and that's because we leap, like you'll see with the gameplay here in just a second. You are not hanging out in one spot for very long. And then we've got an Emerald in the weapon for increased critical hit damage. As normal, I do not have any points in strength. I just dumped them all into vitality because I hate having the button up there. We have Band of Might in the cube for increased toughness. We have Lut Socks. Leap can be cast up to 3 times within 2 seconds before the cooldown begins. This is great for getting started. It's not that big a deal. After we kill an elite pack, we zoom. Like this is kind of a speed build, but kind of not. You'll see what I mean in just a moment. And then Ingoim. Your skill cooldowns are reduced by 10 seconds for 15 seconds after killing an elite pack. Okay, so here we go. We got Earthquake, Molten Fury because it's the biggest damage. Seismic Slam, Rumble because it synergizes with our cooldown thing. We want to be able to expend all of our fury at once to get our cooldowns back as fast as possible. Leap, Call of Ariat. This pulls in enemies when you land, so it stacks them up and they get mowed down. Threatening Shout, Falter. They take 25% increased damage when they get hit with Falter, and Threatening Shout also makes another Earthquake. So we're just spamming these buttons as we're landing, like we're literally spamming all of our buttons. Warcry Veterans Warning is going to give us some more toughness, but it's also going to bring down an avalanche and a earthquake every time we pop it. Wrath of the Berserker Insanity, increased damage. We have all the runes though, so it's giving us everything. We have Boon of Bolkathos to reduce the cooldowns of all of our stuff, Wrath of the Berserker and Earthquake. We have Earth and Might because it gives us back Fury when they're triggered, right? So every button we press is going to give us a big chunk of Fury, and then we're going to dump it, and then we're going to repeat. Rampage, your strength is increased by 1% for 8 seconds after killing or assisting in killing an enemy up to 25 times. So basically we are going to have 25% extra strength at all times. And then Ruthless, this comes in more handy later on, but 40% additional damage to enemies below 30% HP. We're going to be dunking. As you can see, I do not have very much strength. It's a 6,342 strength. My gear is not good. And I'm going to show you guys a 90. And we are literally just going to delete it. So, leap, leap, leap. Seismic Slam. Leap, leap, leap. Seismic Slam. And this is how we play. Forever. Once you have something you land on that you want to kill, you will, so right here we're going to just leap, leap, leap. Well, we're going to pop it, and then just pop all of your cooldowns. Like, you're literally, like, just use your shouts while you're leaping around. Like, just leave all of the earthquakes, because anything that follows you, anything that you hit, is going to die. Like, you do an obscene amount of damage. Like, it's great, right? Like, you don't have to really try. And then when we're leaping around, you don't have to stop to Seismic Slam every 3 jumps. Just as long as you are Seismic Slamming fairly regularly, because it does increase your DPS. But this is it. This is the build. You just literally jump around, and I should dub in the that song, jump, 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 jump around, but I'm not gonna because copyright. But yeah, see there, left that guy behind, and he just died because all of the DPS. And as you leap away from them, they're gonna take more damage because you've got Zais on. So like, it really is just like a super easy, chill. This is a fun build. It's not like the best build by any means. We've already gone over the best speed builds, but like as far as just like, we're gonna play this build for fun, and we're gonna kill some stuff, and we're gonna do this, that, and the other. Like, alright, so pop Wrath, jump, 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 bang, bang, jump, jump, jump. Just over 2 minutes. Can't really complain with that. You know, grab your loot. Like I said, it's not fast, but it's fun, and it's not slow, right? You can do this, and then as your gear gets better, you'll be able to turn it up. Like, I like to showcase on 90s because, like, that's a good farming spot for most people. Anyway, if you made it to the end, thanks again for sticking around. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget about the giveaway. Really hoping I get to do that soon. And yeah, go get those legendaries.